Yes, sir. So now Saurabh
Sir.
will start a question. So Saurabh, you can select a question from Leetcode and you can solve it, and we'll discuss with you.
So is it visible?
Yes, yes.
This curated one, and difficulty.
Medium.
Difficulty is medium. Status to do. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so
Fine. They
let's
all are log
try.
problems.
Let's
Maybe.
try.
So everything is premium, sir. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Okay, no. Okay, let's go
think
down. Let's go down. Yeah, we
The
cannot use
top interview questions.
yeah, other one is difficulty medium. Okay. So let's do go down, go down. Okay, let's do the longest substring with at least k character repeating. 395. 395.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, so given a string and an integer k, return the length of the longest substring of s such that the frequency of each character in this substring is greater than equal to k. The frequency of each character in this substring is greater than equal to k.
So let's take an example and try to understand it.
Yes. So first one is AAABB and k is equal to 3. We are set to return the length of the longest substring such that the frequency of each character in this substring is greater than equal to k. Okay. So here A occurs thrice. So AAA. So length of it is 3. 3 is the answer. Right. And for ABABBC and k is equal to 2. So here I think the answers would be 5. Yes. Okay. So for this,
BB, right? Yes.
yes. So B occurs thrice and A occurs twice. Okay, fine. Yeah.
No, like keep it, like comment it and keep it. It's okay in the code. Yes. Yes. So how would you solve it? Like in the brute force approach, what will be the answer? Let's solve it using brute force, get the timeout, then try to optimize it.
Okay.
So brute force will be like trying, I think, all the possible substring, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So how would you solve it? By brute force?
Yes, so we will consider all the substrings, like starting from the first index, we will consider all the substrings, then consider all the characters in that, and we will check the frequency of all the characters. If all the characters are occurring greater than or equal to k, then we will update our answer. Like if we have a longer string in which all characters are occurring at least k times, so we will update our answer.
Okay, so let's make an auxiliary function which will just take a string and return, and will tell you that if all the characters are greater than the frequency of all the character is greater than k. So let's make a auxiliary function, like a function. Yes.
So
Public
return the length and util count.
Yes.
Okay, so we will have a string str, and
also k. It should also have k.
Oh yes, k should also be there.
And please write a description what this function will do.
This function will count the occurrence of each present in the string and function counter and return and return better frequency is okay. Yes. So I should make a hash map here with a character as a key and integer as a value, and hash map. So new hash map, and for
let's name it a frequency map, something like that.
Okay. Frequency map.
Yes.
So for each character C in the string to char array, so we cannot like.
Yes, we have to change the string into an array so that we can access all the elements.
So if frequency map dot contains key C, then frequency map dot put C and frequency map dot get C plus 1.
Yes.
Plus 1, else frequency map dot put C and 1. Okay.
Yes.
Also we have to
iterate all the element in the map and check if the frequency is greater than k.
So it should
return like a boolean, true or false.
Will return true if we come out of this loop, and if frequency map dot get C is less than k.
Yeah, less than k.
Then return false.
False.
Okay. So I think this is fine. This method is fine. Okay. So how do we choose the substrings?
There's a brute force, like for all ij, for I 0 to length of string, I plus 12, and for j, I plus
1.
Yeah.
I plus 1. J is equal to I plus 1. So I think I should make it this, and j less than string of length and j plus plus.
Yes.
Okay. So okay.
And take the substring and find
substring of I and j plus 1, and also k should be passed here. If status is true.
But do you think there is a what happens? Are you also taking only one character strings with this code? Just wanted to make sure.
No, sir, because here first I value will be 0, and for that j value will be 1. Okay, it should Okay, so J value will go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose that's okay, so it will go till 5. So in this method, the substring method, the first string will be 0 to 1. So it will only consider A, and for the next time it will consider AA, then AAA, then AAAB, then the whole string.
Will it consider the whole string? Are you sure?
I think it should be +1 here.
Maybe, or maybe J should be less than equal to the length. Yes.
So, sir, will it
J
be
should
this
be
or
plus,
less than equal to? Okay,
yeah.
let's check.
Can you also please give some space between the semicolon, after semicolon, so that the code is more readable? Like when you when you write I equal to 0, then after that give some space. Yes. 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 Now it's more readable. Yes. Also after comma, please keep space.
Yes. If status is true, then we will compare max answer and
Space.
J minus I plus 1.
Yes.
Return answer. So should I run it or do a dry run of this code, sir?
Yeah, you just do a dry run first and let's see.
Okay. Okay. For I equals to 0, let's take this array A, B, A, B, B, C. So length of the string is 6 and I value is 0. And for that, J value starts from 1. And we will check substring of I and J. So 0 and 1 will give me a substring A, because it does not include this J character, like it includes to the previous one.
Yes.
So A is our current character, and this method works. Then after that, J is equals to 2. For that, we will get A and B.
Yes.
A and B. For A and B, we will also get false. So our answer is currently 0. And for the next string, we are having A, B, A. So it will also return us 0 because B does not occur k times. And after that, we have A, B, A, B, which will return us a length of 4. And it should be like k value is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it should not be +1 here. So this is 4, and next string is A, B, A, B, B. So it should return 5 as our answer. C is the next is also, the answer should also be 5 because status will be negative. Then let's
do a run code first. We want to see the solution.
Oh, yes. Okay. So should I submit it, sir?
Yes, submit it. No, at first, like also, okay, fine. Just also write the time complexity and space complexity of the solution.
Wrong answer.
Yeah.
Check. For 26 cases. Okay, this is the edge case. So if we have a string of length A.
No, like, so are you considering only one character? Are you sure?
So I is equal to 0 and J is equal to 1.
Yeah, so when you do that, so for one character, it won't go J, right? Because it has only
Oh yes.
will it come?
So I think it should be this. So one. I think it should work now. Like
Yes,
I will.
yes.
What change did you make?
Sir, I made this length.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
There was a minus one here,
Yeah, yeah,
and
true,
I
true.
changed it to this. Let's check.
And for the inner loop, we can start J from I plus K. Like it will take a minimum
Oh,
substring length of K.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point.
oh yes, yes.
Okay, let's submit the
So
code and see. And time complexity?
time complexity will be. Oh yeah, time limit is exceeded.
Yeah, it
Time
should.
complexity will be there are two loops, so let's consider big O of n squared for this, and for this util function we also have to go through all the characters, right? So n cube, I
N
think.
cube. Yeah, it won't pass. So you have to do it in squared time, I think. Yes.
Time complexity is O of n cube. Yeah.
Okay.
Check.
Mm.
Yeah, it passed 27 kids.
Okay. So now let's try to improve the time complexity a little bit. Any ideas, suggestions, Chitresh?
Yes, yes. I'm thinking what we can do in this.
Maybe something like dynamic programming.
Okay. So,
I'm just thinking like what can be optimal way. Can we use dynamic programming to solve it in O of n squared time? Or like you can think of other approach. I'm not sure what can give the solution here. But suppose we found the solution for O of like I to j. So for I to j plus 1, can you use the same solution to find something better? Like, do you need to do it again? I don't think so. I mean, if you do it for a string from index I to index j, like can you please write it down like I to j?
okay.
If you do it from for string I to j,
I to j.
so how will you do it for I to j plus 1?
So suppose ABA is our AB. Okay, this is our string for I equals to 0 and j equals to 3. And now
If you have it for I to j, then can you use the computation that you do for I to j to solve for I to j plus 1? Like suppose if you have some this map. So suppose for I to j you have a map of character and frequency, right?
Okay, so A is 2 and
B is 2.
B is also 2. Okay.
So now if you add one more element, how can you use the same map to compute I plus, like if you append one more element like ABA, suppose, then you can use the previous map, just add one. You don't need to do it again, right? Okay, do one thing, send me the solution, I will solve it.
I'll send you the
Question and also the solution.
Solution, which one, sir? This one?
Yeah, first send me the question.
Okay, the question is sent in the Slack.
Okay. And you can stop the screen share. And
I have stopped it.
Okay. So I'll explain to you and you can solve it yourself, how to solve it. And also share me the code.
Okay.
Share it in Slack. Okay, what I mean is, okay, let's pass around the code. Yes. So what I mean is, let me just clean up the code bit.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose for I to J, here you are doing the double work, like which you can optimize. I mean, suppose you have for string I to J, you have a map. Okay. So when you have string I to J plus 1, do you need to compute the map again? Or can you use this map of the previous?
Yes, we can use this map. Yes.
Yes.
So
yes.
You got my point?
Yes. Yeah.
So now you can solve it. So what we'll do is like we'll return the map, and from this map we'll compute a new map.
Okay.
And how much time it will take? It will just take it will take O of n square. Chitresh, what do you think?
Yes. I think from n cube we can reduce it to n square using this.
N square, yes. So you want to try? And okay, so I'll stop my screen share. You can try to code it now, and you can start.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so like for every substring, we will have a map.
Yeah.
Okay. So first I'll store the length. So what I'm thinking is instead of map, can we use a simple array list? Like we will access characters using their ASCII values. So
Let's do it in Java. Saurabh, can you do it? Because it will be too much.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
We have to write the code from scratch. So let's Saurabh solve it, and we'll help him.
Yes. Okay.
So let me delete this thing. Also, it should return a hash map, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This part is not necessary, I think. This frequency map. Okay.
And I think we can make a function of Hashmap and K, and it will give us true or false, like auxiliary.
Boolean check. This is the frequency map, and we have a K, and it should check this thing, right?
Yes.
So I'll copy this. for each character. C. So this is correct, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
method.
And
Okay.
now we have to like make the map again from the previous map.
So here we are putting everything back again. So
You can do it once and then you can build on top of that. Yeah, like you can have a map as input and one new character and add that character in the map, so
I'm not getting this exactly.
okay. I mean, think how can you make suppose you have a map from I to J.
Okay.
How can you make a new map from I to J plus 1 string?
So like if we directly count the occurrence, won't that work?
Yeah, then it would fail, right? Yeah. Okay.
So I think we can have a map from index 0 to I. We will use that map for 0 to I plus 1. Then
yeah, exactly. Like we can have a
it will be
dynamic
n square.
like a map.
I think we can use that map inside our outer for loop here. So it will be from index 0 to 0. Then we can expand it from 0 to 1, 0 to 2, up to 0 to n minus 1.
Okay, that's like my
So
way. Like we can store it. Okay, so let's do one. Okay, I'll help you step by step. So first, get the map from I to J. No, I mean, yeah. So for I, for I equal to 0, in the line number 9, 10, make a hash map. Yes. Integer and frequency map, hash map, and initialize it by
this one.
Yeah, by one character. Initialize it by one character. Yes, like
by one
hash map, a frequency map. Yeah. So for only one character, put it for one character in the frequency map. Like for only yes, exactly.
I.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and yes, so now we'll put it. Now we'll use this map for the other subsequent map. And, but do you think this will work, or you have other approach? I'm not sure. Like we are going in the right direction.
I think we can reduce to n square using this.
And what is the length of the string? Is n square will work?
Yeah, like maximum length, I think 10 power 4.
Yeah, so it should
10 power 4.
Yeah, so the thing is how to implement that. Like if we have a map from I to J, how to do it for I to J plus 1.
Yes, so what I was saying is like in the inner for loop, we can start from j is equal to I, j is equal to I. Then we will go up to j less than s dot length.
Okay.
J less than s dot length. And now we will update the map. We will update the count of S of j in this loop. Yeah.
Or we can make a new function where we update the hash map. So we put like let's create a new function. Like go down, like something like new hash map, public.
Like it should return hash map, right?
Yeah, hash map.
Or...
yes, and it will take a hash map and a character.
Okay.
I will take
I think just
a hash map and a character, right?
Yeah, and make a give us a new hash map.
So it will return this frequency map.
Yes, frequency map.
Or will
it will take the frequency map and a character and give you one and insert the character in that hash map.
Yes, like this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so modify map. We should give it the frequency map and s dot character at j.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we can use the auxiliary function to update this.
Which one?
The like if check, yes, and update the maximum like global answer.
So like it will also be like n cube complexity, right?
Will it be? Chitresh, what do you think?
Yes, because here we are going from 0 to n. This is also like 0.
Yeah.
No, this is also a linear time complexity.
Yeah.
So won't it be big of n cube?
Chitresh, what do you think? Because modify map will take O of one time, right? Not O of n time.
No, but we have to check, right?
But check will take how much time? O n squared time. Check will take
O of n time.
Yes.
Because here we are going through a loop.
Right. Okay, then let's check the discuss and see how they do have done it.
Okay, so like solution course. An IO approach would be to generate all the possible substrings for a given string. For each substring, we must check if all the characters are repeated. Okay, so we have done this, I think.
Yeah. So now let's check the optimized answer.
Divide and conquer. Independently combined.
Is there any solution with Hashmap or dynamic programming?
Let's check. Sliding window. Sliding window will, I could not come up with an approach. Okay, let's check the discussion.
Let's check the discuss if they have something of dynamic programming and Hashmap.
Taking this. Okay. Pointer. They have divide and conquer.
Oh, I think
sliding window.
Yeah, so let's try
this
with
is a sliding window
and try to form a solution using sliding window.
Yeah.
Can we do it without looking the code and like try to come up with our own solution?
Okay.
Chitresh, you want to go up, try in C++ using sliding window?
Yeah, I think I can use our current approach only. I think I can do it in n square.
Is it like our approach, the Hashmap?
Yes, yeah. Yes,
okay,
yes.
so you can try.
Okay, I'm stopping the screen share. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so like same like if we have 0 to I, if we have map for 0 to I, we can use it for 0 to I plus 1.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do it for int I equal to 0. And here I'll use a map
Okay.
of character to integer. I think this will be 0 to I.
But will you think that it will work? It will give us O of n cube n square time? Because even if you form the hash map, we need to iterate, and to like n cube, we need to check if it is like positive or not, and that will again go up in time. So even if
No,
you
but
break the hash map in O of one time, we are still getting O of n cube complexity.
like in the constraint they have mentioned, like our string will have only lowercase English letters. So this map will have like only 26 entries at most.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yes. Yes. Then go ahead. Our solution will work. Yes.
Okay. So MP of S of J plus plus. So first we will have a string from 0 to 0. Then we will expand it to 0, 1. Like it will go to 0, comma n minus 1.
Yes.
Like in the first iteration of outer for loop. Yeah. Then we can check here if check of MP and take our answer. Answer is equal to map of answer comma int of it will be j minus I plus 1.
Yes.
Okay. Return answer. Let's make one more function to check this. We'll check.
I think this should work.
And I'll pass k also. Okay. So for auto p in, and we can pass this map using reference, so it will be better.
Okay.
So auto p in MP. If p dot second, so p dot second will be the frequency of that character.
Value, yes. Yeah.
So if it is less than k, we will directly return false, or we will return true at the end.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we can
Run the code. Yeah, this should work. I think. Yeah, this looks right.
Okay, it is giving 0. I think.
Let's print the map and see.
Yeah. I think it should start from I and go up to n.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Yeah. 3.
Let's submit it. Should work. Great.
Yeah.
We have found the solution.
Yeah.
Good job. I think it's a good discussion, and we come up with our solution that makes us the
Yes.
most happy, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So we'll continue this Leetcode's problem in future. I
Yes.
think
Yes.
you guys had a good time, and bye for now.
Okay.
Bye, sir.
Bye.